Hello, hi, welcome to GMA Talk, your most beloved, your most awesome, your most favorite talk show right here on YouTube channel and all your favorite social media platform. GMA Talk, Global Mission Advocacy Talk, where we bring you the latest of refugees and on refugees and with refugees here in Canada and around the world in terms of what is happening, the stories, the challenges, the solutions, and how everybody can work together to help and support refugees to strive, whether it's in the refugee camps, in the communities, and around the world. So this week we want to cover the United Nations Climate Change Conference, which is ongoing, started on October 31 and it will go until on November 12, where leaders, partners, organizations, activists, young people, old people, businesses, leaders from all walks of life, they are meeting in Glasgow, in Scotland, in the United Kingdom, trying really to see which actions can be taken and what can be done. As we all know, really, we are in a climate emergencies, and those countries which are islands and those small countries which cannot really defend or don't have any means really to do much actions by themselves unless and until all world governments and really big powers and big emitters and those really who have contributed the most to really the emissions and the climate that we are in. Really, everybody need to come together to really with concrete actions to be really find a way to move forward. So that is what is needed in this conference, which is called COP26, and the COP is Conference of the Parties as a result of a United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change Treaty, which was signed in 1994 by member states. So, and this is the 26th meeting that they are meeting, and that's why it's called COP26. In case you were wondering about that, I myself also had to look up the information on that, so I thought, I would start by sharing that. But one thing that we want to cover in terms of the COP26 when it comes to refugees, because we do understand that we are in a climate emergency and the whole world is in climate emergency, and other people are feeling the effect more than others. Other people it's really contributing and really dismantling and destroying ways of lives of around the world, whether it's day-to-day people, those people who are already on the move, due to conflicts, due to war, due to persecution. And then when you add now with these climate emergencies, and really more and more people are fleeing also because of natural disasters, they don't have choices, that the places are becoming not habitable anymore. And then as we continue to progress, we will really get to the point where more and more people are continuously to flee because of climate changes, and their places are uninhabited, and they don't have anywhere to go in their countries but to flee to other countries. So when this is something which we have really as community leaders, as those government, as businesses, as organizations, everybody need to work together really to see how some of these changes of whether it's on electric cars, whether it's reducing emissions on productions, on manufacturers, whether it's biking more, whether it's taking public transport as a result because of everybody driving and polluting, or whether it's making in terms of those like manufacturers like is cuisine is in And then at the same time also in terms of deforestation, deforestation, and then yeah, so there's really a lot of things and actions, or whether also it's in terms of planting more trees instead of also, yeah, not cutting trees is good, but that is an actions needed and highly recommended in terms of deforestation. And some leaders, it seems that they agreed on this COP26 to really end deforestation, I believe, by 2030. And then at the same time, we need also to have commitment in terms of planting trees, in terms of ensuring that the investment on infrastructures, in terms of public transport, in terms of roads, in terms of trains, in terms of the projects and ambitions and goals that really can help reduce emissions, can help contribute to the environment, and people not polluting more and more, and also governments not polluting more and more, businesses not polluting more and more. And this gonna take everybody to come together really to bring change, much needed change to our environment and our earth, because there is no really plan B, because we don't have planet B. So this is needed and is much needed. The actions are needed now, not tomorrow, not the day after, but the actions are needed yesterday. The actions are needed last week. The actions are needed last year. The actions on climate change are needed and are way overdue. So really, we have, the world have, the government have, the businesses have, the organizations have to come together, everybody to work together to really ensure that our planet continuously be habitable. The countries do not starting to really have a law that they cannot bear in terms of climate emergencies, and then to ensure that in the near future we don't get more and more refugees as a result of climate change, because we do really have ongoing conflicts and war that people regularly have to worry about. So yeah, with this really climate emergency, it really adds another urgent issues and matter to the tables of people, of the things that and the issues that they have to survive and run away from. So let's all be informed about the actions that are being taken at the COP26, and let's all push leaders on local level, provincial level, state levels, and federal levels around the world to really implement and take concrete actions on climate change, and when it comes to improving day-to-day lives, and how really we can work together and to really ensure that this planet stays as clean as possible, because it's all we have. Love, peace, and unity right here on GMA Talk with your host, truly, Gerard Mutabazemani. Thank you very much. God bless.